It's a nice day, so let's go on a ride along. Come on. We're on our way to a suspicious person call where the RP is reporting that a male is sitting in her boyfriend's car refusing to leave. Sounds like he doesn't have any way to start the vehicle or leave, but he's been in the area for 3 days just kind of sleeping, so likely maybe homeless at this time. She wants him moved along, and she also wants him to get out of her boyfriend's car, so we're gonna go see what's going on. So what have you been doing the last few days? Do you know, have these people asked you to leave? This guy just actually recently got out of SCORE, which is a jail in another jurisdiction. And he's been here for about 3 days off and on, sleeping inside this car, but the homeowners don't want him here anymore. They don't know him. He seemed confused. I'd offered to call a sister or family member to get him a place to go. He didn't really seem like he wanted any help, and he said he just would walk off. So I have a hunch we might get some more calls, but hopefully we can, if we do respond to him, we'll get some more resources and hopefully get him somewhere where he could stay. All right, this next call is unwanted loiterers over near the Pacific Lutheran University campus. Apparently there's some homeless that are trying to set up a camp, and campus security doesn't want them there, and we've been asked to provide them resources and move them along.
County 422, do you want that?
Pierce County Sheriff's Department. Hello, Pierce County Sheriff's Department.
Yeah.
Wake up for me, okay?
Oh,
do you have any weapons on you? Anything I need to know?
No.
You're eligible for a license, but you don't actually have a license. Yeah. Yeah. In the system, it shows you're eligible, but you don't actually have a valid driver's license. Were you ever suspended at one point?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
so
you telling me that is just like a wave just went.
So the flag that you were suspended, that's no longer there. So whatever you did to get suspended, you've cleared that up. And now it's saying in our system that you're eligible to get a driver's license, but you have to go to the DOL to reinstate that.
Right.
So it's all cleared up in the system, but what's going to happen is if you continue to drive without getting your license back,
I'm putting this away right now.
then I just wouldn't want you to get suspended again after you worked so hard to get all that fixed up, okay? So I'm just letting you know for your information that you need to go to the DOL and get an actual driver's license again, okay? Because it shows that you're eligible to go get it and you're not suspended anymore, okay? So just go get that taken. Simple, easy peasy. But if you came across an officer that wanted to give you a ticket because you were driving, they legally can do that. You're not driving right now, so you're not getting a ticket, but I'm just kind of giving you the information so you can make choices moving forward. We're gonna head over to the Albertsons, Military and Pacific Avenue. Apparently there's a loiter that the manager wants moved along, and they appear to be intoxicated or high, so we'll go see what's going on. We found our guy, and we're going to provide him a trespass notification. I have a cadet that's working on filling out that form with the manager, and then we'll go make contact with him. Hopefully that'll go well. We'll also provide him some resources and let him know that they don't want him returning. Hey man, how you doing? Good? You're not in trouble or anything, okay? But I was talking to the manager at the Albertsons, and they wanted to provide you that trespass notification. It sounds like they've asked you not to be here before. Do me a favor, can you write your name on here? First and last name, unless you've got ID on you. Sometimes that's easiest. That's actually really cool what you're doing with those shoes. Do you do a lot of art?
Yeah, just the shoes. I do a lot of shoes.
Do you need any water or anything?
Water would be pretty nice.
I might have one in my car I can give you, okay? We were able to provide him a trespass notification. He actually was really cool with me.
I can help.
Thank you. People make fun of me.
Why?
Oh, super girly.
Well, you're a girl.
I know, right? Thank you. Thank you. He understands that if he does return, he'll be arrested. We got him some water. He doesn't want any other resources. He's from the area. He wants to stay in the area. And so that's about all we can do. And hopefully we don't get any more calls on him. We're waiting on a couple more officers to come with us to do a welfare check on a 5-year-old. The reporting party is saying that there are drugs being done inside the home and that children are being exposed to these drugs. We're going to go conduct a welfare check and see what we can see, and then likely this will be a referral to CPS to come do further welfare checks on.
Let me go inside here. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try downstairs. Sheriff's Department!
Do you know if the people have a plan, and if there's drugs being done in the home, if there's plans put in place for when kids are present and stuff? This was a really challenging call. We have 2 children that are living in this home. The reporting party states that they were visiting the home and that there were drugs being used in the home with the children present. We legally cannot go into the home. We were not invited to go into the home to check and establish any probable cause, but the parents were very cooperative and allowed the children to come out and speak with us. The children appeared to be fine and healthy. There's no marks on them. So at this point, we are going to document what we were able to see and what was reported. It sounds like they are getting services already in the home by a program called FAR. So I'm going to follow up with that coordinator as well as CPS and see if we can get in the home and get more resources in there to make sure that these children are safe. Immediately after leaving the welfare check, we're now getting dispatched to a domestic violence call. Sounds like a husband and a wife, and husband is currently throwing things. So we'll go see what's happening there. PC?
Yeah, we got PC for Salt Fork.
This gal's beat up pretty good, and he walked off on foot, so we're actually going to go do an area check and see if we can find him. We do have probable cause for assault 4th degree right now, and if we can get an arrest and keep the family safe, that's going to be important right now. We spent about 30 minutes looking for the male half that had beat up the female half for that domestic violence. He is still outstanding right now, but as we're speaking, those deputies are still out looking for him. In Washington State, anything with a domestic violence incident, it's going to be a mandatory arrest, and so if we can locate him, we will make that arrest. The female half is going to go to the courthouse today and go get a restraining order against him because she is fearful he will come back and hurt her. Thanks for jumping in with us today. That's about all we've got, and follow us for our next ride-alongs.